Well, this is Robert McMurray, and I just got done watching the pilot episode of the new Ducktales. Woohoo! And I honestly enjoyed it. I'm glad Donald Duck is a bigger part in this version because he was basically not in the original Ducktales series. And I just basically, it seemed like there's going to be a mystery throughout the whole series. Warning, there is spoilers to what I'm going to say. If you haven't seen the pilot to the new DuckTales. But, well, let me first say some of the good stuff about it. I love the voice actors they chose for all the parts. They couldn't make there's no way they couldn't make a better casting choice. Yeah, and I like how Rebby is more accent-packed. Like when we first meet her, she basically used like an Indiana Jones type of lasso to kidnap Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and then she interrogates them, and then when she finds out who they are, she quickly takes a picture of them and asks them a bunch of questions and everything, because she's basically a big fan of Scrooge McDuck's family tree, including Donald Duck. And then she takes him to like what they think is like a hidden secret room with all these mystery items, and they accidentally release a ghost and everything, and like a headless horse and a bunch of stuff. And then there's a painting when we first see the painting, we only see like Scrooge McDuck, kind of a ghost character, and Donald Duck. But we will see this painting later, because I think it's going to be a mystery throughout the several episodes, at least during the first season. But yeah, but basically after Scrooge comes in, handles everything, he accidentally hit something which releases gold hunting dragon, and the dragon flies to his vault and everything, and yeah, he has to go after the dragon and everything. He leaves the nephews behind and Webby, and then Lost Pod comes in and basically flies them after Scrooge and the dragon. And yeah, and then with the help of the nephews and everyone, Scrooge McDuck is shocked that Lost Pod is a pilot, even though several times before this incident he mentioned it that he's a pilot, which I thought was fantastic. And yeah, but they was able to turn the dragon back into stone, saving Scrooge McDuck's gold. And then they plan to go after Atlantis, like the heart of Atlantis diamond or something. But what they don't know is Donald Duck's new job was working with Scrooge McDuck's rival, who was also going to Atlantis to get the diamond. And yeah, and so it's a classic crazy adventure. And then at the end, basically Donald's and nephew's homes kind of get destroyed because someone left something running in the boat they was living on. So it looked like everyone's moving into the mansion to become one big happy family. And then at the very end, when everyone's cleaning up, one of them looks at the painting and notices something in the corner, a female duck, and he says, "Mom." So I'm thinking something happened to Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother that we will find out later on. Like maybe that's why at the beginning of the episode, Scrooge and Donald butted heads and everything, because maybe on one of their adventures about 10 years ago, because they made a point that he made sure to stay away from his family for 10 years. So maybe something happened 10 years ago which trapped her in like another dimension or cost her life. I don't think it's anything like death or anything. I think it maybe trapped someplace. Yeah, so maybe we'll learn more later on. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this show. I think Disney XD did a great job. I'm hoping they will start rebooting other shows like Gummy Bears and Darkwing Duck. The only problem with Darkwing Duck is Lawrence Palmer Crack, because is a big part of Darkwing's universe and everything. He's a big part of Ducktales. So unless they're going to make it like another dimension or another version of Launchpad, that will get a little bit complicated. Yeah, but I see them easily making like another Gummy Bears series, because I used to love Gummy Bears when that animated show was on. And yeah, and I'm glad they have David Tennant, who is playing Scrooge McDuck right now. He is the perfect choice for a Scottish duck. To be honest, I think they should put an Easter egg in one episode where Scrooge McDuck walk past a blue police phone box. I think that would be the perfect Easter egg. Either that or have one of the episodes where Scrooge McDuck and the boys go back in time, because that happened before. Because if you remember in the old Ducktales, they had this like supporting character which was a caveman that they accidentally brought to the present. So maybe like later on they go back in time, he makes some type of like Doctor Who reference, and then they meet up with like the caveman who was like featured on several episodes of the original series, or Cave Duck or whatever. Yeah, but like I said, I have real high hopes for this. And yeah, well, I'm getting ready to go to bed, because right now it's like 1:10 a.m. but before I'm going to upload this video, of course, so maybe about 5 to 10 minutes from now. Yeah, I'm still getting my panel ready and everything. I got the cheat sheet figured out for the panel, and then tomorrow I have the whole day tomorrow off. I want to go over my notes, put my notes together, so I could, for my panel 1 week from now. So if you are in the Texas area, come to Geek Fest and yeah, just take in my knowledge. Otherwise, I'll try to upload the panel to YouTube. If they let me record it, of course. Okay, well, this is Robert McMurray over now for now, and just stay tuned for future videos.